for me, it's FOMO, fear of missing out on memories, right? One day, right, like I'm going to be old and I'm going to be like looking through my Snapchat memories. Oh, there was that one night. Oh, that one night. That was the best night of my life. Like,
Yeah.
And that night, that next morning, sure, I got a C on a test. But when I'm looking back, I'm never going to forget that night.
Welcome back to Filling You In. I'm Coco, and with me is my co-host Subash. And today we've got a great episode for you because, we're in person.
We are in person. Also, this isn't our first time in
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
I'm just moving my mic a little bit. This is not our first time in person. We did this one other time, and unfortunately, we experienced a ton of technical issues. It was just it was really just one, and that was the audio. It was just a bad situation. We were really excited to release the episode.
The cameras look great.
Everything looked great except for the audio, and we were really excited to release it, but we want to release it perfectly.
Exactly.
So we're here.
Yeah.
Today we've got a pretty interesting topic. If you want to introduce what we're going to be talking about today.
Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about balancing school and friendships and things like that. I don't know. Let's just hop right into it.
And before we hop into you guys, we have not uploaded in a minute, but we are getting things back in track. Like we said earlier, school starts. We need to figure out our pace and how we are going to release episodes as we go. And I think we're on a good track right now. So if you guys are on YouTube, subscribe. If you guys are on Apple Podcasts, also subscribe. And on Spotify, follow as well. On Instagram, we're at FYPodcast_. Now, let's get started.
So, Subash, first question becomes, what comes first? Is it friends? Is it friends or is it school?
For me,
yeah,
it's like I would say school right now, and the reason it's school is because we go to an expensive school, like a private school, and our parents are paying for it. So it's like it's a gift, and like I want to honor that gift and work hard. So if it comes down to doing something with my friends or succeeding in school, it's gonna be or doing well or studying for a test or something. It comes down to that.
Yeah, for me, this year it's got to be friends. Last year when I was online and in quarantine or whatever and doing online learning, it was definitely school. But I think that's just because I wasn't familiar with the physical social interaction, and
because you're online.
Yeah, I was online, and now being back, it's like the only thing I want to do.
See your friends.
Recently, I got a chemistry test, and well, I got
today, right?
Well, yes, today I got it back. It was a 16 out of 43.
Wait. What's 16 out of 43?
It's like 37%. And
yeah, you can see that.
It's not good, and I don't know if it was even just I was hanging out with friends. I think it was just I didn't want to do it. And I guess that's a totally different.
Study.
Yeah, I didn't feel like doing it.
I know. I feel that. I've definitely been in situations where I've had to choose the studying over friendships, because sometimes you just really have to do that. That was just that. It just sucks because it's a really sucky feeling knowing you could be missing out on something, even if it's in school. Go sit somewhere with your friends and talk.
Yeah.
Or go sit somewhere and sit and work.
Yeah, that definitely made sense. Yeah, but I don't know. I understand that. I understand that we are given we're both given this super great gift.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's just I don't know. It's what do I want to do? And I think that's yes. I need to focus on school and things like that. And so in other classes that I excel at, that I'll do the work. But for things I don't want to do, I don't really know.
Yeah.
I don't really know. If opportunity arose where I was study for this class or hang out with friends, I'm gonna hang out with friends.
I agree with that. Except if it's something if it's a subject I'm not doing well in, I'm going to go straight to studying, or I'm not going to try. But I kind of switched out of that mentality now of if I'm doing bad, it doesn't matter anymore, or it doesn't matter. I can just keep failing. I should probably get the grade up. But if it's something I don't know, math is the one exception where I'm going to always choose math over everything because it's a really hard subject for me. Mm-hmm. But something like English where it's I just read over my notes on what I've read so I can take a quiz on whatever. I'd say English and reading are my stronger subjects. So it's Nah, I can always, and I can always do that at home. Like I can always
Yeah.
do that later.
Yeah. So, but how do you balance that though? That's the question, right?
It's hard. It's not easy. I mean, I really just like, it's not, it's like, if you've ever heard of like pros and cons lists, it's like, I do that except with friends and what's it called, homework or studying. I think the pro out of studying is always you succeed and parents are happy.
Yeah.
At least for me. Maybe some other people it's different, but like for me, if I succeed, I'm personally happy. If I do well, my parents are happy if I do well. I just feel more confident in that class. Cons of being with my friends, I make memories I'll never forget.
I mean, I don't know.
Or pros of my.
I mean,
being
yeah.
with my
I mean,
friends, not cons.
it's hard to deny.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of different like ways about choosing your priorities and things like that. And I mean, I had one friend that was just like, once it hits 9, I'm going to sleep. Like, I don't care if I have homework or whatever. 9, I'm going to sleep. And this is this kid is super smart. But I mean, it was just his choice. I don't know how he got his work done. He got good grades, which was like so surprising. He would just do them and just be like, okay. And either he worked super fast, but I know he didn't get all of his work done. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, one thing is just knowing what subjects you're good at, because at that point you don't have to try as hard, you know?
Yeah.
Like how you said, like math is one exception for you. That's
Yeah.
kind of the same with me. But then like stuff, I know we're both super strong on the English part of it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I can just skim a book real quick, you know?
Yeah,
And
it's like
retain
that.
it.
Yeah. People were like, you can't read fast and retain information, but like honestly, if I have a bullet, like if someone gave me a piece of paper and I was given like bullet points on what to read
Yeah.
and like things I need to know, I would know it. Like
Yeah.
I would just read it over and over again, get to know what I like. Literally, this is like 5 to 10 minutes, and I would know
Yeah.
it.
And I mean, you know, while we both have had these instances where it's like we're taking friends over school, I mean,
Yeah.
at a point, you know, like what is that one school thing that you had to do that, you know, got in the way of a friendship or, you know, an event?
It was probably for me. So this is like last year, and the way my teacher basically like the way we turned in assignments is we'd have all of our assignments on one Google Doc, and we'd like copy and paste a prompt every single time for
Yeah.
each day and the homework and everything. And basically we'd copy and paste the homework prompt for each night, and I would type it. And I was just so bad at it. It did not work for me. I was terrible at that system of just doing homework. And I knew in my head that if I turned in what I had, it might
Yeah.
not even get a C. Like it was bad. And that same night was my friend's birthday.
Yeah.
His 16th birthday.
Yeah.
16.
I think you went to the dinner, right?
No, this is not with them.
Oh, no.
No, this
Okay.
is like a super close friend. But like still, like actually it was a kind of a close friend. I'll tell you who it is later. But point is, it was like 16th birthday or that can't come back
Yeah.
or L. Which one do I choose?
Yeah.
So I ended up choosing homework.
Yeah. I mean,
Sadly, I'm sorry to that person, but we rescheduled. We re-ate together in the same place and
Yeah.
did it later. But the deadline was the next day. There was no like, I can do it later.
yeah, I know. I think for me, like when I was in quarantine, like the major thing, like being able to interact with my friends was video games. And so like every night we'd play video games, you know?
Technology in
Yeah.
general, I think,
Yeah.
is an interesting thing to bring up. What about like, I think. So would you say like like before we
No,
get
yeah.
into that, what's an experience for you?
No, so that's my point. It's like
yeah, it's like
every night we'd play video games, and if I didn't finish my homework, and I mean the thing is like, do I play video games or do I do my work? And when I had to like bunker down and do my work, I missed out on things. And
Yeah.
so I think, and the thing is, it didn't like encourage me, like FOMO, the fear of missing out, did not encourage me to like get my work done faster. It was more like, I'm not doing my work. I'm not doing my work.
For me, it's fear of missing out on memories, right? One day, right, like I'm gonna be old and sitting in like a rocking chair,
Yeah.
or like a hover chair, rocking
Yeah,
chair,
okay.
and,
Chair. Yeah, a
and
chair.
I'm gonna be old, and I'm gonna be like looking through my Snapchat memories at all.
Okay.
Damn, that hit. Looking through all of my Snapchat memories of all the things I did now, and there's gonna be things that I don't want to look back on. Well, I might not even remember because I'll be pretty stupid, but like or not remember, but like, oh, there was that one night. Oh, that one night. That was the best night of my life. Like,
Yeah.
and that night, that next morning, sure, I got a C on a test, but when I'm looking back, I'm never gonna forget that night. It's like that's like my foam.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. I mean, I think I have that too, and that also ties into the video games part because, like, it's not just video games. You know, it's like talking to your friends and interacting with them, and I mean, this is great memories.
Oh no, I've so many amazing memories with the boys on Fortnite. Like, no, but it's real. It's real. I think so many people do. Fortnite was such a big part of a lot of people's lives, and it was a distraction. Another distraction another thing that was that is a distraction is social media.
Okay.
Snapchat, Instagram. I have Twitter, but that's more like it's like just like a bunch of text messages. But like really, Instagram and Snapchat, big distractions, have been absolutely massive distractions for me in the past. How have they impacted your school and your school life?
I mean, I think I'm just on my phone a lot. Like, I know I said this in the first episode. Like, I think I still average maybe like 8 hours. And like, this is in school. Like, during the school year, I'm averaging like 8 hours. So, I mean, and a lot of that is YouTube, but then like a couple hours of that is definitely social media, Instagram, and other things like that. And I mean, I don't know if I see it as a problem because I do get my work done. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I get my work done if I want to do it. you
Yeah,
know?
there was definitely a time in my life where I was like, because I've had Instagram since I was pretty young, but I never really been on it. Like, I just had it on my phone. I didn't use it a lot, but then I would say like middle school, 7th, 8th grade, I was just like, I was severely addicted.
Yeah.
I was severely addicted.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm sure people. Well, I remember it'd be like every single time you check Instagram, Subash posts something new.
No, for real. It was every I was that kid. Every
Yeah,
time you'd go on Instagram and you see
Something
you'd
new,
see your
yeah.
story.
And I mean, it was nice stuff. Like, I think you actually like took the time to like do graphics and things.
Oh
like
no,
that.
I was like
So
making
it was
like
good, but
I was
I mean,
making
it's
like
just, like-
content. I was making content.
Yeah.
Like actual like stuff that was somewhat interesting, but no. I definitely got a lot of messages from people that are like just shut up.
Yeah.
Like, no one cares.
You know, another interesting thing about like the distractions is it's most about your friends, right? And another interesting thing in that is association, right? So whoever you hang out with, you're associated with them. If they do dumb things, you're grouped in that.
You're
you
in
know?
there.
Like, even if you don't do dumb things,
Yeah.
like the group you're in, if they do dumb things, you're
Yeah. You're there.
associated in
You're
that.
there. Yeah. Like your quote, and I'm stealing it. You 6 robbers, you're the 7th. It's a different word, but 6 robbers and
okay.
you're the 7th. It's like it is what it is, and you know, it's just who you're associated with. It just makes who you are, and especially if you don't think people like care. It's such a subconscious thing. Like, people will see you walking with the same people, even if they don't even know you.
Yeah.
Like they don't even know who you are. They'll think, if someone brought up your name, they could think of the person that you're with, that like you know what I mean, like with you. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it's association.
Yeah.
It's association.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I was just for people like me who probably wouldn't get what we're saying. What do you think things would be like if none of us had social media?
I think the access. So, like, the thing about social media is that access to information just greatly increased, right? Like, oh, I didn't know it was this person's birthday. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
You know, this guy just got a dog. Things like that.
For sure.
I mean, like, social media really just increased access to information. And if there was no social media, I think I don't know. I think life would be drastically different, but
For sure.
I don't know if that'd be in a negative way. Like, if I could go back and not like be addicted to social media, I would.
Yeah, I would
would.
too. If I would go back, I'd maybe start social media not start really looking at social media a little bit later, because I think it definitely had a negative influence on me for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like with what I'm seeing, just even if it's not like, even if it's not like good or bad things, it's just like just what you see online because you're
Yeah.
seeing the world. And I definitely I would probably go back and not be addicted.
Eloquently said, Subash. What are some things we should do in the future to balance everything?
Number 1, at the dinner table, this goes to my friends because I do this sometimes. We're all around the table.
Very nice.
Seriously, it's such a simple and easy concept, and it's like just like put your phone on the table, and if you put it around everyone else's phones, you'll remember why your phone is there.
Yeah.
Like, it's so simple. I don't want to spend my time outside, especially outside of school, where I'm using that time as my free time when I'm not doing homework or studying.
I mean, it's kind of like playing chicken, though.
For you to sit and play Clash Royale.
No, I know, but by putting the phones in the middle, it's like playing chicken, right? Like,
there's a kind of a game that has to relate to that, and it's if if you grab your phone first, you pay.
Oh boy, I would love to go to dinner with you and your friends then.
Oh, I'm so good about not picking up my phone.
Yeah,
I'm a pro at it.
I don't think I'm super good, but I know I could outlast some of your friends. So.
Oh, for sure, easily.
Yeah.
But I think most of our friends we could both outlast. Yeah. But I mean, like, and that counts text from your. Actually, I wouldn't count text from your parents because like if your mom texts you, you know.
No, Subash, I'm definitely just gonna, just leave her on red.
Son, the cat ran away.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah,
Come
obviously
find
not.
it.
Obviously not.
Yeah. I think we should just start putting our phones away. I think like when it's time to. I think there's definitely times where it's warranted.
No, yeah, I like your idea of putting the phones on the table. That's really smart and really simple.
Simple.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, just get your priorities in line. Like, what do you want to do? Like, if you don't want to do something, don't do it.
We are.
If you have the option to not do it, just like.
Yeah, we are in control of ourselves. It's like. Don't if you don't want to do it, don't do it. If you don't want to be with hang around that person, don't like.
Be able to be ready to handle the repercussions of your actions.
Everything has an equal reaction. Without further ado, guys, that's the end of today's episode. If you guys liked it, definitely be sure to follow us everywhere. Leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast. Subscribe.
And I mean, with that being said, it's awesome to be in person. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next episode.